Well, Adlay did such a good job. I can't believe this man is a monster. Adlay is a monster, guys.
You're dead!
What it do, guys? Today we got a GVG, and since it's preseason, we're gonna be playing with the mighty Adlay. It's been a while since I played with Adlay, but like I said, it's preseason, so not every tower have super meta comps that don't put you against the top 100 sometimes. But for you guys that don't know what Adlay does, pretty much he S1 has a chance to stun, 35% chance. When somebody besides him gets attacked, he increased combat readiness of himself by 12%. And his S3 is probably the biggest thing that I feel like need to either get reworked or need to get especially changed, because did huge damage to the enemy with a sealing spell. I feel like if they do a special change, it should be the free seal unit that they should give away. It says sealing spell, it's called Mana Seal, with an 85% chance to dispel one buff, which should be 100 in all honesty if you get special change, and an 85% chance to increase the skill cooldown by 1%. So this is pretty much a green narwhal technically, minus the seal that they didn't put on. But this is his build right now. He is on Abyssal Crown because I guess you guys already know I am artifact starved. This is all I got. We could put him on Knowledge Seed, but I don't want him to die. We just have a +6 books and I don't have any charms to level it up. And this is his gear right now because I am in I want to say that I am in the middle of seeing what works well with him. Since he does get free combat readiness, I don't think I want to put him on speed boots. He might be able to crit, he might not. All right, game number 1. We got Adlay with the Abyssal Crown. We have Spez, which I don't know how this team will target. I'm hoping they beat up G-Purg, and G-Purg is 174, so he's slower than Specimen says. But he does have, you know, this for more barriers when it's for his max HP. Because why not? He's just there just to support the team. He has a barrier set. You don't have that much HP because I stole most of his barrier set to give to other people. Because he had a really good barrier set, but then, you know, he kind of just fell apart. And here's the thing, I want Adlay, well, she's AoE at the first turn. She will strip and AoE, give him the defense buff. And I don't know who they will target. I'm assuming Yuho will go last and target the one with the lowest HP, which will probably be Adlay because he has like low base HP. And Spez might dodge. But I'm hoping Adlay be able to get an Abyssal Crown off. If not, then he's dead. And then bottom, we got Celine with the juicy. I changed her EE to be it's random, but also for a stun. So we're gonna hope that we either hit somebody, mainly not Ed. Actually, we can stun her. And then we also got Closer Charles, which I haven't used in so long. Which he's not fast. He's on an injury set. He's on an injury unity set with a Alea's knife, which is actually pretty funny. It works out sometimes. And then we got Buddy, just for all the extra turns and to protect us for at least a couple turns. So G-Purg was the first. Damn. Wait, damn. I was like, I just noticed something. Why is she so fast? You guys saw Spez being at like 177 speed, right? And G-Purg was 174. And Adlay got pushed up from, you know, G-Purg being hit. And then they're all at the back. She's kind of fast. I want to ask her to see if we can kind of strip off one buff and get a stun and -1.
I'm so genius.
Counter attack.
I'll kill you.
We're going to ask her to see what we can get. Wow. Well,
Be gone, you insect.
she is on counter. I want to see if I could get a stun. Juicy. Not juicy.
Your hero is here.
I want to see if we can stun her. Okay, they don't have any gear. I want to see if we can stun him with the S3. Stun. Okay. Do they not have any gear, or are we just... You know,
The legend begins.
I take this as is. Do she have Warriors? No. Okay, we're just going to S3. Okay, we're just S3 now. We're just going to S3. Go to S1. So they headed to your boy. Don't S2.
Here I am.
I want to see if we can stun her. No.
Eliminate you.
And we're just going to S3. Okay, I did not expect this team. This was a main tower defense too, by the way. Like I said, it's preseason, so I wouldn't expect too much. But Adlay is CR player. We ignore factors on this, but what we got -1. I said, what the hell does it matter? I gotta be careful with her just because 30%. She'll. He's -1, so that's good. I said I gotta be careful because the 30% will cleanse it off. So we're just gonna keep slapping. We're not getting any abyssal like.
Mighty Adlay is here.
I'll shut up now. I'll shut up now.
The legend begins.
We should bring RB to one of these just so he can die. Just so he can set his S3. I feel like Adlay is actually due for a specialty change, in all honesty. Like, his kit works out so well. But the thing is, I feel like it's all over the place. So we'll hit somebody random. We hit Rand, which will put him at half HP, which will shoot a closer. And because of that, we're just gonna. We should have Soul Bird, but I think Charles also has a Soul Bird. So we're just S3. Hopefully we connect. We did. We got the Adlay's knife, and then we're the S3. Oh my god, I smell tar outside because they're putting down new roads. Construction. Construction for the win. I smelled tar through my window, but anyway, we're the S3 with buddies. Get his attack buff. Closer Charles gonna scoot up. And then since we have invincibility, I would say skill nullify. We should be fine. We're gonna try to get rid of Ed. We have Leia's knife and all this stuff. I don't want to actually put him to sleep because this might put him to sleep. It put her to sleep. I'm glad I didn't put him to sleep. Throw a bonk. We crit multiple times. And then Charles gonna do his things. When Charles first came out, we was skeptical how to use him. I want to say like we was skeptical. We were just like, is he a finisher? Is he an opener? Funny enough, he's both. He could be an opener if you build him with like enough speed and stuff like that. He could do really well as an opener, but he can also do really well as like a closer.
Should I show you my secret weapon?
But the thing is, it was just like built weird because his X-ray animation was really like, I don't know, 180p. It was really bad quality for like the S3 animation that came out at the time. But yeah. All right, game number 2. We got Adlay, RB, and May Chloe, which I've been using her a while. She got Wondrous Potion Valve. Probably gonna switch that off to something else in all honesty. And she's on a revenge set because usually when I go to RTA, people focus her and then she just gets speedier. It's like, oh no, her S3's back up, and then all of a sudden she just has it back up because she's fast as AF to the point where she's getting bullied. And then bottom, we got Ezra. Since we haven't used him in a while, he only has +5 Moonlight Dreamblade because we haven't used him in a while, so we took it off the max Moonlight Dreamblade and whatnot. He's at 226 with 88 effectiveness. If you guys don't know what he does, pretty much every debuff on this, that's on an enemy at the end after he uses S3, we inflicted with 1500 fixed damage. So we're just gonna load him up with a bunch of debuffs. So he has unhealable, restrict, and blind. So that's like, I don't know, what's that? 4,500 if he lands all 3. And then we have haste that put a defense break and 2 bleeds. That also counts, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if the same debuff like bleeds and burns count, do they? I don't know. And we also have Moo that also will stun, which I'm pretty sure counts, and put bleeds on him. If she miss a stun on her, we're gonna die. We're gonna die because she's gonna punch half her team into oblivion, and we have nothing to do with it. Anyway, she's gonna S3, go for maid. You can probably put Water Zords on her. It's gonna hurt. By hurt, it's probably gonna kill. Ooh.
Legendary, your hero is here.
So with the S3, see we can get a -1 on all of them. We got the stun. And she's the highest attack. A random Eddie with Blink. Here's the thing, I should put this on because, well, Can we outspeed? Do I risk it for the outspeed? If I bunk her, we're gonna cleanse up. And she'll, you know, I'll do it. I'll say, am I gonna risk it for the outspeed? If I outspeed her on this part, even though she got the stuff. Damn, mate is. Yeah, this is why I put on a revenge set. She get bullied. Well, we got the reset on. We actually put an outspeed. We're right behind A Ravi. I think we're gonna outspit. So with an S3. Poor maid.
Here I am.
What an S3 again.
Be a legend.
We keep getting the best of crowns. I like it. Ad's gonna come back. He doesn't count for his own self.
I hear the footsteps of destruction.
They get rid of her.
The legend begins.
Dude, we're missing. But I think Adlay might die here. Adlay is dead. Oh, now you get greater attack. Hey, we're gonna S1 and just kill both of them. It's like they avoided the one person I would have died, which was Arby. Funny enough. So anyway, we're gonna S2 to see if we can get a stun on them and bleeds, which is honestly good. We're gonna S3 to put a defense break. We missed on Karina, which is unfortunate, but we should be fine for everybody else. Defense break, more bleeds, and then we're gonna S3 to see how much damage we do. Beautiful. If you revenge, she's getting faster than my haste, or we're just all fast at that moment. Anyway, we're at S3. How about rating this? I feel like we should do this. Let's see if we connect. We did. Okay, good. Okay, that team worked out way better. I feel so bad for May Chloe. I'll probably actually put her on Waters Origin or something, or fix her up because I stole some of her revenge because I stopped playing her when Bryce Sarah was a thing, but still feels bad. She got bullied. All right, game number 3. We got a little bit haste and bunnies. A little bit is on that creation destruction because I don't know who else, what other warrior to give it to. I feel like you should make more warriors. Can you even give it to Leia? You could probably constantly keep S2 with Leia with her S2, right? You technically can. Other than that, she's plus 15 and she's on armor speed with 205. But haste is faster, so haste got that bleed and defense break. So even though we got 50% cooldown reduction because of this, we still could cleave them in half. And then bottom, we got the meta comp. We got Yuha for Genoa. We got Mage Luna just to seal them all since everybody has a passive. But we have Blood Moon Haste because he's meta. And watch I end up losing with that team over this team that I have right now. So she's gonna S3, S2. We got our skill nullifier and our immunity, which is actually great. So she's gonna take a hit and a little damage. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna hope that haste strips off.
Don't worry, I will finish.
Because he has a chance to dispel 2 buff. We need to get a defense break on her. And I'm pretty sure S3, well, she's squishy. Or haste is hit. Okay, she's dead.
You can't stop me.
So we get rid of her.
I'll cut you all.
No holy sack. And now we get S2 since they have bleeds. Since they do have bleeds, we're at a full 100% combat rating this after we do this.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Let's see if we can put her to sleep at least. Because I'm going to be hitting into her.
Shall I kill all of them? So boring.
You disgusting.
So combat rating this. Boop, 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 boop. Creation destruction?
Don't worry.
Damn.
I'll make a nice cut.
One more turn.
Snip, snip.
Well, Bunny's dead. But we should be able to kill her now. Her S3 is up for
Unstoppable.
the girl.
Confirmed.
Get rid of her.
Can you even
And an off chance that we don't kill her. Stuff like this happens.
dare you pick a fight with me?
And the haste might get a defense break with his S1. Cool. Which we should be able to kill. No, she got rid of it. Because the S3 gave her an extra turn. Look at that. And he gave her immunity because of music box.
Disgusting punks. I'll get rid of you all.
Get a bleed on her. Okay, good.
You can't stop.
No creation destruction, but we look cool while doing it. When she first came out, she was garbage. But when she first came out, she was meant to stop Arby. And now she doesn't have a use at all.
Deserve my mercy.
So anyway, we're going to S3. So they don't get buffs, and hopefully we seal them all. We didn't bring Soulburn because we're on Etiquette Scepter, which I find fun. The next rotation for things is Etiquette Scepter.
Life is
The next rotations of artifacts is Etiquette Scepter, so I'm assuming they want to force Etiquette Scepter on her.
like I promised.
I just noticed they didn't put nobody in the back.
Till death do us part. You are not worthy.
So I guess we'll just beat up Genoa since nobody's in the back.
How's this, you arrogant
Huh.
punk?
Interesting.
We're not done.
My chance.
Please don't kill her.
So,
Actually, you could
you
kill
want
her.
me to give you a meaningless death? Prove yourself.
Poop, poop, poop. You can't wild dog.
Hollow justice.
They would have S2.
It's all over.
Like, I know she's on that stuff.
Where are you going? There's no end to this.
Actually, you could kill her.
Time to end our twisted fate.
We should be able to honestly revive through this.
Would you like to be my next meal?
Is her S2 not maxed? No, it's 100% the great stealth. What knocked out of stealth? I'm not going to question it. And we're going to have to strip this off and heal up as much as we can to keep her alive. She doesn't enrage, so we're fine.
What do you?
And hopefully Etika proc. I had an RTA match yesterday where consistently Etika
Deserve my
did the exact same thing it's doing now.
scared.
It kept procking every turn for 6 turns in a row. It's like, he
It's hollow.
won every 50-50 that it procced.
It's never a good idea.
We're at S3 now.
For me,
Alright, we're going to RTA to see if we get one game with Adlay.
melodies of pain.
And see if they actually don't ban him.
A hero.
What are the chances that they do ban him? Alright. We in game. We got Adlay as a third pick, but we chose 2 counter picks to their Mage and Emma Politis. I feel like Adlay's gonna die. If it's not random, it's the highest attack gonna be Arby, but Arby's gonna die also. We don't have any damage to Solitaria and these 2. So here's the thing. I feel like we should just get rid of Genoa.
Be brave.
I'm about to say, why Rihanna? I feel like we should get rid of Genoa since Adlay have no way to counter or do any damage to Genoa. Unless we get an Abyssal Crown. What's the chance of Abyssal Crowning? 15%. We're getting rid of Genoa because we have no way to deal with. And then we got stuff like this. It's honestly fine. Because if they do S3, then Akachi's will scoot up and then seal. They do have Sober and Ignore Effect Res, which doesn't really matter since we can just cleanse it all off. Is it a random blink? Okay, so it could be Adlay also.
To the right.
But RB dies and whatnot, we should be fine.
The dancing now.
So we get scooting back. Unless we all resist it. This is fine on my part for the simple fact that, okay, it's not going to seal. That worked out better for me since since I can put the damage and she's right there. And Roana's way back there.
I'm just doing my part.
I'm just doing my part too, girl. You know how it be sometimes. I said that worked out better, so we're gonna slap.
Stay away from me.
And we're gonna S1. And then the additional damage should just kill before Rana passive proc.
What do you?
Hey, we got the stun.
about me?
Well, Adlay did such a good job. I can't believe this man is a monster. Adlay is a monster, guys. Adlay's just slowly scooting up.
Shall we dance?
Oh, he could actually take his turn. Please don't surrender before I at least get my S3 off. Please don't surrender before I get my S3 off. Even though he knows it's a lost cause.
I'm here.
The legend begins.
The legend begins. This is the legend.
I
Okay, we lost. That's just all I can really say. I'm surprised he actually stunned Roana. Did this Roana not have any effect res, or I just have enough effectiveness? Or effect res is a garbage
You don't deserve my mercy.
ability. Well, at least it's going up, so that's pretty good. Unless you might get a bunch of etiquette. No, you have soul burns that you never used. But I don't think it mattered at this point. He already revived.
How pathetic.
I'll take it. I'll take this one game. I say one game. I'll take this one game. I guess when I do one game, I end up, you know, I guess because I actually want to win, and I don't play around too hard. I don't know why I'm doing this to heal him up. We could just S3, but the game is pretty much over.
This is how legends begin.
This is how legends begin. The title of the video. This is how legends begin. As he did one thing. So yeah, that's Adlay. In all honesty, I actually don't know what gear to put him on. I don't think I want him on a speed set because it actually doesn't really... It doesn't matter if he's on a speed set, right? Because I'm not building him for speed. Per se, right? Because I have attack boosts. I guess I want to make him like semi-bulky, I mean semi-speedy. But I feel like I get those boosts, you know. I'm pretty sure everybody have boosts that have like attack with like 22 speed in the subset, and you'd be like, I cried. But I feel like I could put him on a crit destruction or a rage. Well, rage set. No, this. If he's that slow, there's possibly somebody else on your other team will debuff somebody else, right? Or we put him on immunity, get rid of this speed helm since he's not for speed, and then make him either like a bruiser, like Candy. Make him like Candy, where they get hit and G-Purg, and then you purposely scoot up passively, or give him some effect res. So, which I do have a piece that I can actually use. I have a piece like this. What do you guys think? Crit destruction, effect res Adlay, which I do have a crit destruction piece with effect res and some. Nobody else gonna use. Okay, I'll make him effect res. You guys, quit, quit it, stop it. Also, we have a speed piece, but this is probably for somebody else. But you guys, stop it. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys around. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Peace.